Hello. Is this the right mic? Yes, it is. Welcome everyone to the stream. There's a lot that's happening all at once. Thank you, Vedraside, for the follow, and welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome Zesty, welcome Farquad. Thanks for the resub, Jax, on your 6th of 6 months. Welcome John, as well. Just getting everything set up with the bot and everything. And then we'll be good to go. Or not, because the Twitch bot just isn't working at the moment. Okay, we're doing a stream without the Twitch bot today. I can't be asked to go through and fix all that. Welcome Vicky to the stream as well. All the hydrates. Well, that's, yeah. I've just had my vaccine. So, one, I can't guarantee that this is going to be a very long stream. And two, I don't really want to take any risks with the hydrate and everything. I'd rather just play it safe, to be honest. Because I had the vaccine, what, an hour ago? I've basically just got home and I've got something to eat behind me. So I'm going to be eating on stream as well. Welcome Lonely Coffee to the stream and thanks for the follow too. I think we're pretty much good to go with actually loading everything up. So I'm going to switch to the stream. There's also not going to be any face cam this time because if I die on camera, I don't want it to be recorded. So, yeah, so it was my first. I got really dizzy after about 5 minutes and it kind of cooled off a bit, but I stayed for an extra like 5 or 10 because I was still kind of quite lightheaded by the time the 15 minutes ended. So, yeah, I don't want to take any risks of it. I think I fixed some issues with the cover. Might start editing tonight. Nice. I want to see my face. Well, you can see it in person probably tomorrow. Ah. What, me or Vedri? Are you talking about, Vicky? Yeah, we are gonna go. Okay, so the first like I don't know, like 15 odd minutes of the stream. Well, thanks Luna for the follow, by the way. I just realised that's off center. Oh, because I normally have the webcam. Oh, I'll just have to be off center then. Second injection, I was really exhausted. Yeah. I've heard some people have it worse on the first than the second. The only side effects I've really had at the moment are dizziness and like for some reason when I was walking home I was salivating like tons. I have no idea why, but that's kind of stopped. I haven't really had anything since, but apparently it takes a few hours normally, so I guess we'll see. Oh, where is it? I think it's planning and then Hikari testing, yeah, and VA. Imagine having side effects, yeah. Big kick W. Don't know why that didn't convert into an emoji. Is that not one of the Twitch standards? It's on for about 2 days, Christ. Hope I don't have that. So, I don't know what is going... OBS does not like the acrylic. What is going... Are you getting some weird colours on the terminal? Because I'm not. It is Starship. Oh, that's super weird. I guess OBS just doesn't like the acrylic effect. Okay, we're going to be spending most of our time in VS Code anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. That's super weird. Yeah, it is a Starship prompt. I switched to it a while ago. I don't remember when exactly. But it's really good. I prefer it over the whatever it was I had, so I don't remember. Power level 9000 or something. Oh, it's BT. I need to activate that. I keep forgetting. P10. Well, I had P9K. There was nothing wrong with it, but Starship was just kind of a bit cleaner, in my opinion. So, I don't have any issues with anyone that uses P9 or P10K, obviously. They both look great, so... You had like 100 subs. Oh wow, you've been around for a while then. Yeah. You've been around. I hit 100 subs in about April of 2020, so you've been around for well over a year. Yeah, it looks good. There's some really cool stuff you can do with Starship as well. In fact, there's nothing you can't do in P9 or P10K. But yeah, as Vicky says, it is easier to configure. But yeah, there is... Okay, so there's quite a lot to talk about, because since the last stream, I've basically completely rewritten everything. So, with slash command... Okay, so yeah, we're doing slash commands today. And I have rewritten the bot to use tangent rather than lightbulb. We are pretty much officially switching. Me and Max are working on Carberra. I forget if it was yesterday or the day before. Might have been both. But yeah, we switched to tangent, and we had a far better time with it. Tangent, it'll be easier to explain when I show you. Setting it up is an absolute nightmare. I will say that. Tangent is a complete bitch to set up. But once you've actually got everything connected, doing commands and the arguments and the validation is substantially easier. Yeah, I'm not going to. At the moment, they're set to a single guild. But yeah, it takes forever. It's stupid. I hope they fix that or / change it. I don't know if it's intended behavior or not. But the global / command is dumb as. All right, thanks for stopping by, Vendry. Thanks for the follow and hope to see you again soon. We've got 12 people down. One thing I do actually want to talk about first is if I go onto my apps and go onto the tutorial. So older bots had this scope automatically given to them when it launched, but this one specifically didn't because it was really new. So when you invite a bot, you have to give it the bot and applications.commands scopes. I don't know if you have to give it any others for any specific things, but the applications.command, if you don't have that, you can't use / commands. And that's only for bots released after a certain date. I don't know. But annoyingly, it's not just for bots like after the / commands came out or something. There's this weird... Oh, this is just web use. Okay, so it's just those two altogether then. There's this weird kind of mix where you could invite a bot and then not have the scope and then have to re-invite it. But you can just straight up re-invite it with the extra scope and it will just override the previous bot. So you don't have to kick it then re-invite it. You can just like go through the OAuth again and it will update the permissions, which is nice. Don't even need bot if you only use / commands. Oh, really? That's interesting. No, you don't. I thought you did as well, and I decided to try not doing it to see, and you don't have to. It will just let you re-add it to the server, and it updates all the scopes for you. So, need bot if you want events. Right, I see. Which we are going to. So bot for events, applications.commands for / commands. That's easy to remember. Okay. I'll have to remember to mention that in the when doing the video. If I don't mention that, that's going to be a big old problem. But while I'm here as well, while I'm talking about the series, I do want to go over the plan real quick for it, because the planning has been... Wait, where... Yeah, Hikari planning. And then if I just do cat plan and dig, it's easier. So I've got some plans. As you can see, I've kind of... It's been a bit complicated to work out because I've sort of decided to do it in chapters per se. So you have the introduction, then you have the setup, then the functionality, messages, extensions. Basically, this is going to be like a rolling release series. Is BAT better? What does BAT do? Oh, I don't have it. Never mind. It's probably something to install, but I'll deal with that later. So you have stuff in messages, extensions, events, information, all that stuff. Interactions are down there. / commands are going to have to be added separately. But basically, because it's like going to be like a rolling release sort of series, so anything new will be added. So this standard thing of like having... So if something gets added, like to do with embeds or something, I need to update, say, episode 4. I could do like 4.1 or whatever, but it would sort of like maybe... It'd just get a bit confusing, I think. So just having it in chapters, so you have like 1.1, 1.2, and then the optional one is like 1.A. and all that stuff. I think that's just a bit easier to work with. So these are the videos I've got planned at the moment, not necessarily in that order. There is this adding slash commands is going to have to be split up. There's going to be a lot of videos talking about interactions and slash commands and stuff, because having used them, I do actually quite like them. But there is a lot to them. They're a lot more complicated than I originally gave them credit for. So that's why that is. And that kind of brings us fairly smoothly onto our bot here. So the actual launcher hasn't really changed, really at all. You just you subclass the bot, import it in, then run it. Install the UV loop if you can, and that all works like a dream. I should actually say real quick, I know I keep going on tangents, but I should say if you are like cloning the repo down to test it, you can't run the requirements.txt, otherwise it will just break. You need to install all of this in like one at a time, otherwise it just won't work. I'm not gonna make, well, the tutorial isn't gonna be out for like another half a year. Like, it's not gonna be out until at the very least stable Hikari, which is currently slated for the 22nd of November. So they've got time. Yeah, I'm just doing the streams to meme around with it and keep kind of updated with all the new shit that's happening. Which is why, this one uses not only Hikari, but a fork of Hikari, and then a branch in that. And then Tangent, and then the Sake stuff as well. So it's all like hyper alpha stuff we're using for the streams, but the actual series is going to be all stable and stuff. Yeah, I just use a standard venv and the requirements txt. In the series, it'll be fine. It's just because, it's just because Tangent requires Dev 101, and Dev 101 isn't on pip yet. So you just have to do them one at a time, otherwise it just won't work. It'll start complaining about dependencies and stuff. But that's only a problem for now. There's our Redis. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually start the Redis server. That would be a good thing to do. Hikari testing Redis server. Come on, there we go. So now we have the Redis server going. And then yeah, with the bot, so actually it's probably easier if I show the client first. So Tangent uses a client, not the bot, and then you kind of attach the client to the bot. You don't have to do self.client at all because it attaches itself anyway. But because I've attached other stuff to the client, I don't even know if you need to do that. I might experiment. I'm not sure if self.bot.client is already a thing. Or sorry, self.client is already a thing in the bot. And then the load modules. So this is mostly the same. Just the only real difference is that the run has this create client thing, which creates the Tangent client. And then everything is kind of more strictly type hinted as well, because I figured out how to do that. And then in the client itself, so you have the standard client, and then I just added the scheduler to it, and then I've just overloaded the load modules to just load the ones that we want. There's an issue number 55 in Tangent that will fix this, that will make this work. Actually, is that fixed yet? I don't know. Have a hug back, Jackster. Social GitHub. I don't know why I went through that. That was probably not worth going through. It should be, is it here somewhere? There we go, this one. Oh, it's been close. I think it's been merged in. It has been merged in. Okay, so I now actually need to reload that, and then that should actually work. So it'd be this one. Pip, oops, install git that, and then it shouldn't complain. Okay. Max had an issue where he had to install Hikari and Tangent at the same time, otherwise it wouldn't work. So I don't really know what the deal with that is. But in theory, we shouldn't need this anymore. And then we should be able to get away with using that. It should accept pathlib modules. Let me just try that. Does it load them up? It still doesn't load them up. Did it not? Oh no, did it not take the new version? I don't really know how you check, unless... Oh, it is merged in. 13 hours ago. What changed? It was a... Oh, so it's, I think it's triggering line 1210. So I think it's still... Oh no, 1213. No, it just didn't update. Okay. I guess I've got to try with the -u flag. That'll force it to update at least. The update should be. I just 1213. It's just not bringing that. Oh, because it's not on the task components branch. It's only on the master, I think. Yeah, it went into master. So I'm gonna have to wait until the task components branch is. Well, oh well. It's fine. It's fine. So I've got to bring that back in, and then fix in 55 need to wait until task is merged. And git merge both branches. Nah. I'll leave it for now. I don't want to waste too much time when I'm just kind of trying to explain all this stuff. So yeah, that's the client. So you can subclass the client and then add stuff in here. So when we do stuff with databases, the database will go in there as well, because the CTX can't directly access the bot, but it can directly access the client. So if you start overloading the client, then you'll be able to get that stuff back out. But if you overload the bot, you won't be able to. So the bot kind of remains largely untouched, but you do get all the REST functionality out of it as well. Though you get that directly out of the context, so that's probably standard behavior. But yeah, and then this is mostly the same. And then we get to the actual commands themselves. So this is what Tangent looks like. So you don't have cogs or anything. You have, it's called components, which is quite unfortunate considering that Discord's made all their interaction interfaces called components. So I don't know if that's going to change before stable Hikari. But essentially you have these components here that you then just, it runs entirely through decorators. So you create a / command interface using this, and then you actually have the actual / command here, and then it creates, this is the hello command, and it just kind of works. Welcome Cider to the stream, by the way. And then you have, this is the same with all the options. So all the options and all the converters, all the defaults and everything are done through decorators, which is actually really nice because that leaves the API to handle everything. So you still have to do some validation. So I don't think you can have like a max value on the int or anything, unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. You can have choices though, which is what we've done for the links stuff. As you can see, you have defaults there, which automatically turns them into optionals. And then you just add that. I don't know why you have to do the component.copy. I'm not sure what happens if you just directly add the component. It is a lot of decorators. But it makes a lot of sense once you start using them. It looks rough, but it makes a lot of sense once you start using it. I would be surprised if this wasn't in some way or in a large part influenced by Click. So Click is like a CLI application creator. Hey, I'm being raided. Thanks for the raid, Cider. Do appreciate that. Also, I just realised I've got to send a DM to someone. Oh. Mood. Just in general. Give me 1 second while I sort that out. But yeah, that is basically the kind of the basics of the / commands. I'll show you what I've done with interactions at the same point. Alright, no, oh wait, that's one function decorator. Basically, like the decorators do an awful lot, especially in Tangent. It's kind of nuts. Cool. That's good enough. Who needs to spell? And then with the links, so this is kind of something that Carberra, or sorry, Carberra is going to have, but it's going to have a simplified version of it. It's actually just going to have this one. So as you can see, this makes use of the choices, and then you have the slash command, and then we have the interaction here. This is how you do the menu, and then this is how you listen to it. Well, this is just listen links at the moment, but I suppose you'd have any sort of listener. For some reason, interaction create event is like every event ever. So you have to make sure that it's a component interaction before you actually do anything with it. Cider, I had my vaccination today, so I'm not taking any risks with the hydrate or anything like that. Especially because I was kind of quite lightheaded for about 15 minutes. Well, actually, it was about 25 minutes after I had it. Both normal and slash commands. I have no idea. We couldn't make normal commands work at all. So there is an as message command. There was an as message command here, but we physically could not make that work, even if we supplied the bot with a prefix and everything. So I don't know. You'd have to ask Snap that. Because theoretically, it looks as though the functionality is there, but we just couldn't get it to fire, and I don't know why. I don't know if we were missing something, or if we needed to like listen through an event. We assume not, because the slash commands don't need to like a listener, but the message commands might. So that would be something to ask him. But we didn't really bother, because Carberra is going to be working entirely off slash commands, we decided. So we didn't really bother trying to work that out too much. You're kind of just trying to get like all the interactions working and everything. There is like bizarrely verbose in a lot of areas. I'm not really sure why this add to menu needs to exist, because every time you add an option, you need to add it to the menu. So I don't know why that's not done automatically. And the same with the add to container as well. But I think it's quite so I'm eating a bourbon at the moment. I think it's quite an alpha implementation of it at the moment. What I will do is I'll load the bot so people can play around with it. I'd be surprised if Hikari can't do it. We just don't know how. But to be honest, I don't know if there's a huge point. Well, besides backwards compatibility, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna load the bot up so people can play around with it, because there are a few things in there already. I will send the invite link for people that wanna join the server. This is a special link for the actual tutorial server itself. So I'll give a little demonstration. So you have the dice here. So dice. Oh yeah, the help doesn't work at all. We haven't implemented any help yet. So you have like a number, say 20. And then you have like a bonus and sides, which are optional. So let's say bonus of 5 and sides of 10. It will then do, like it'll roll a load of dice with a bonus and everything. Then you have the hello. For some reason there's 2. I don't know why 2 are registered here. But I don't know, Discord registered 2, even though there's only 1. So it just does a standard hello. And then you have the link, which you then have like a series of options. So if you don't pass like a valid one, it will automatically turn it into one, but you do actually need to like supply one. So you have the YouTube there. And as Farquad is currently doing, you have the links, which uses an interaction, and then once you select the actual link itself, it changes the thing. Although anyone can use it, we haven't really worked out how to get it to not do that. Although seeing as this specifically is not going to be implemented into Carberra, we're not really working on that right now, because it's only going to be the link one with the choices. Oh, probably, yeah. I think yeah, I did. It was global for a time because the guild stuff wasn't working because I didn't realize the scopes were wrong because the Carberra tutorial got it automatically and we didn't realize that the other one didn't. Library is basically a YouTube alternative. It syncs everything up to YouTube. I keep forgetting it exists, but library just kind of whenever a video gets uploaded to the YouTube library, puts it on their site as well, and then it's just another place for people to watch. But ever since I got monetized, there isn't really a a need to have it anymore. But what can you do? Feels good to do stuff on the interwebs after 3 days of being out. Oh goodness. I had that on my holiday as well. We didn't have any Wi-Fi. It was the worst. Link and links aren't the same. They're both different. Oh, okay, that makes it easier. Well, is it in the listener? Would you do that down here, or would you actually kind of hard set it up here? I'm not actually sure. Set is disabled, set min value, set max values. Let's get select menu. I'm guessing it's down here somewhere. There we go, I can get into it. Oh, it's a partial interaction, that's interesting. So it has token, version, application ID, type ID. When you wait for the component interaction, okay, I see. In the event, yeah, I'm just seeing if there's like a way to get the author out of it. So I imagine that's probably how it would be, question mark. Oh no, the docs have nothing about this, so it's all source code. I don't know, it's a partial interaction. I don't think it should be, should it? Or should it be a full one? No, it should be a full one because it has a load of extra stuff. Unless it's... Because there's a load of extra stuff, so it must... Does it inherit from this? No, it doesn't. It should inherit from... Or it should go somewhere like the other one. I forget what they're bloody called. Slash command event, get the user... Or component interaction event, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Favorite type of bread? Brown. It's not really much to it. Hang on, if I quickly go back in, if I get rid of all that, so I would need to how would you store what user sent it in the first place? Oh wait, you'd fetch the initial message, wouldn't you? Oh no, but there isn't an initial one for the invent interactions. Is there? No, I don't know. Oh no, it'd be the parent. It'd be fetch parent. So you could do print awaits event dot interaction dot fetch parent message, and then dot author, and that should, I could probably just do it on this one honestly. Okay, no, that's not in the memory anymore. Whoa, hello. Oh, yeah, unknown webhook. Okay, fine. GitHub. And now it's trashed. Why? Is it in the trying to fetch the parent message? Yeah, so it doesn't have a parent message. So I don't. This is a bit I don't really kind of get with the interactions at the moment. Like, they have all this edit initial response and everything, but it doesn't seem to have a parent or anything attached to it at the moment. I'm not sure if that's some weird bug, or if that's just not been properly implemented yet. But these interactions don't have messages attached to them. I'm not sure. Unless there's a separate interaction event. I don't know. Maybe there's a different one that's better for this. Let's go to the... Actually, the docs are useless at the moment, aren't they? I guess we will go to HikariPy.py. Or not. That's fine as well. Handling that... I guess, yeah. Stream... Wait, you can do that? I guess that would be better to do. So it'd be what, a wait CT. It's the problem is nothing is done in nothing is in the docs at the moment. Yeah, maybe look at the Discord. Well, the thing is, the Discord API docs aren't amazingly helpful either. The Serenity docs might be of some use. So it'd be what, CTX dots wait for, no, client dot wait for, wait with, no, it's not that. Thing is, but then even if you do look at those docs, you don't got to work out what the hell to do anyway. Oh, it's just a straight up async you don't wait for. Ah, okay, there might be some use then. Okay, so that's something in Hikari, not something in Tangent then. Can I jump to... There you go. Oh, God damn it. Wait for... self.app.eventmanager.wait for. Is it not part of the seats? Oh, bot. Oh, that's the bot. It's on Hikari, yeah. So I guess... Oh, is it bot.wait for then? If so, I might have to reattach the bot to the client to actually be able to get it. So I haven't done a wait for on Hikari yet, so I have absolutely no idea how it works. I wonder if I imagine that's probably been there for a while. So I presume... Oh, go, leave. Let me hit the docs, Jesus. Let's see if the docs actually have what they do. So event manager, bot, yeah, bot app. That's not what we want. We want the... I guess it would be the event manager then. All right, see you later, John. Wait for event type. Okay, it very much looks as though I'm going to need the bot back out to do a wait for. CTX.dispatch service.wait for. Okay, that works. It's not liking it so far. And dot wait for. To be fair, half a Hikari and half a Tangent at the moment just isn't appearing on VSC's autocompleter, which is really useful. So it'd be, I guess it would be Hikari.interaction. I don't know if I pass this in here or if I pass just like a string in. Actually, the docs will tell me. It looks as though it's the event type specifically. Okay, so I guess then the timeout would be like 60 or something. And then we get back the event object? I would imagine so. That seems to be how everything else works in Hikari. And then just print the event, I guess. And then we'll trash this for now. Timeout as a quark, okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did say that in the docs, didn't it? We'll leave that at 60 for now. We'll just see how that works, I suppose. Slash context object has no attribute dispatch service. Well then. That didn't exactly work. I don't know if that works in Lightbulb, but this isn't Lightbulb. I really don't know, actually. Would it be under the rest? Yeah, it's worth a shot. The All the other stuff was under the rest, so I guess we'll see if that's part of it as well. REST client implementation object has no attribute wait for. Apparently not. Oh, my arm is starting to hurt. That's not a good sign. Okay then. The search to find out how the hell to do this begins. Okay, let me have another look at the tangent docs, because they are at least a little bit more useful than the Hikari docs at the moment. There's got to be like some sort of no results to wait for. Client dot bot. Oops. Dot bot. Tangent dot client. Yeah. So wait for needs bot. Okay, I'll probably just have to re-reference it inside the client. Yeah, it's only it's just kind of slightly tanging around where I had the injection, so I can only presume that it's going to get worse as time goes on. Oh no, I have the event manager from the client, and you can do it from there. Okay, I might be able to do it from there then. I keep opening the wrong tab. So it looks as though I can do ctx.client.eventmanager.waitfor. Okay, this doesn't look as though it necessarily wants to do that right now. Welcome, Dav, by the way. We're trying to work out how to do a wait for in Tangent. Client object has no attribute event manager. What? It says in the docs that it does. Oh, is that? Oh, that's parameters, I think. Oh, you pass the event manager in? Event managed. Parameters bot. Oh, it does have bot. Oh no, that's from Gateway bot. Never mind. Welcome. Oh, your name is in grey, so I can barely see it. Rekner to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Maybe it is events to wait for. There does seem to be an events. Okay, that seemed to be happier with it. Yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, that's way better than doing a global listener. And then it should, wait, I'm going to set the timer to 5 so I can see what happens when it times out. I'm going to guess that it just sticks there and that you have to delete it manually if you want to time it out. Okay, there's a timeout error. So yeah, you do have to do the try and accept all the same stuff. That's fine. So it'd be, what is it? Try and then accept asyncio.timeout error. Is that going to auto import it for me? Nope. Okay. So it'd be await ctx.delete initial response, I guess, and then else just pass for now, I suppose. Import asyncio, and yes, that triple dot does work. I found that out the other day. Well, I found out yesterday. So many peeps. Yeah, there's a number of people. It's because it's Discord bots. Discord bots always bring in the viewers. Well, actually, I suppose not always. The last Discord bots one I did brought in like literally no one. But this one is pretty alright. This one's going well. I guess because slash commands, and everyone wants slash commands at the moment. Actually, I want to see if it times out. Event referenced before assignment. Oh, because the event... Yeah, I guess we put that there. But it didn't delete the message. Which is bizarre. Lisp when Rust. I don't know. I kind of want to do streams where I learn programming languages and stuff, but I'm gonna wait until I go back to uni for that. When stream on Carberra Gaming, God knows. can skip else for now. Yeah, I suppose so. So does this work differently to how I think it works? Because I know that it's not erroring, so it is a thing. Is it getting rid of it? Oh, actually, it might be getting rid of it. It might be getting rid of it or not realizing because because it's just it all looks the same. Hang on, let me see if it is actually getting rid of it. Now I'll be able to actually tell. You're at it. Well, I'm seeing if it times out. Oh, it was working. I just didn't notice. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just blind. I'm just gonna blame all stupidity on I've just had a vaccine. Okay, leave me alone. Maybe best to set it as inactive instead of deleting it. How do you do that? I actually don't know how you do that. Actually, there is a set as inactive thing, isn't there? Oh, I don't know how you do it though. Dot. Oh. Edit initial response. I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, it might actually be in the edit. No, it's not. Respond. Ah. Edit response. Delete initial, delete last. Edit the message and modify the component you set. Oh, okay. So yeah, edit initial response is the right one then, and then components. Oh god, would it be? It'd be I guess select menu dot set as inactive. Set is disabled. And then component equals component. No, it's select menu, I guess. Right? Would that work? Expected indentation block. Where have I forgotten to indent? Oh, they're in here. And then do another links, and then what do I want to do? I want to, yeah, I want to wait for it to time out again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like. I don't think I've ever seen a disabled one. Set is missing run required positional argument state. Oh god, what's that supposed to be? I mean, with mine, I always did well. With Solaris, whenever an interactive menu was closed, it just changed it to like a little menu. Or it just changed a little bit of text saying that it was, so it didn't look weird. I guess with slash commands, that's not much of a problem because the invocation message doesn't stick around. Welcome crazy, by the way. But I do at least want to see what it looks like. Not that I can actually set it as disabled because I don't know what this state is supposed to be. Also, can I have the... Oh, there we go. State. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I got bloody D.Py flashbacks where state is something very different. So I'm going to just graze it out. Component type invalid. The specified component type is invalid in this context. Oh, good. Help. Valid form body. So I really hope that this like ID isn't sensitive information, by the way. Yeah, you might have to re-add it to the container. I don't know. That seems kind of weird to have to do. I imagine there's going to be like a less verbose way of doing that in the future. Or at least I hope there is. Component custom ID was already specified, so it's now been duplicated. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, that's fine then. So yeah, we've now duplicated it. So I'm guessing this won't output sensitive information anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Have 15 minutes to do something with it. It's gone. Okay, that's what it's only in this server anyway. If that server dies, I can just make another one. So that's fine. And in videos, it's not going to be a problem at all. Hey. Okay, so it's now saying that the custom ID has been duplicated. So obviously it's now... Oh no, do we have to re-add the component at all? Because I know the component does stick around unless you like explicitly get rid of it. So maybe we just don't add that at all. Okay, that just didn't update its state even slightly. But now it's non-functional. Okay, can you just set component equals none? Is that a thing you can do? Just to get rid of the components? Yeah. Because if we could just get rid of it, the component, because I do kind of want to keep the message, I suppose. No, this doesn't do anything. The bot display its token every time it changes. That would be kind of funny. See, one thing that I do want to do, but I know it's against TOS, so I won't do it, is basically just set up a server, set up a bot with admin, just give everyone the token and let people let rip on that one server, making sure it's private, obviously. But that's against TOS. I've been informed, so yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to, because I don't know how to. Because it's seeming. Wait, does this do it in place? It would be very bizarre if it didn't do it in place. It does return one. It's not against TOS. I was informed it was. Oh, okay. Maybe we will be able to do something fun with it then. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and like recreate it. Or maybe do like a copy? Would you have to do a copy perhaps? Okay, now it's still saying it's invalid. It doesn't do it in place. Okay, we'll see if... Alright, so I'm guessing the ID changes. Why doesn't it do it in place? I know, I guess because it's linked. Oh no, it does... It doesn't really care. I guess it does do it in place and then just returns a new one. But the component ID is still being duplicated. So I guess, is there a copy on these? Because I know there's a copy on some things. You need to get the return value. I think it still doesn't work. Oh, I'm being rate limited now. Oh, there we go. Because it's meant to be a chain, yeah. Okay, no, it doesn't have a copy attributed to it. Yeah, well, unfortunately, it still doesn't work. So unless there's like a select menu 2, and then I don't understand why that would do anything different. Yeah, I'll set it to like 2. I don't understand why having a separate variable would make any difference, because if it were to reassign the custom ID, then we wouldn't need the old one anyway, and it would just kind of be fine. So I don't understand, because it's saying it's to 1 frame. Probably could do that. Actually, I think it requires an... Oh no, it doesn't require an integer. You probably could do that. Set it to 1/60. Okay, well, I'm going to go into the Kari server and ask Snap. Snap. Yeah, sure. I'll do that off screen and I'll scroll up for you a little bit. I'll kind of give you the whole kind of. There you go. Is his name still? Oh, his name's not Snab anymore. Oh, it's Snab. There we go. Component. I've been trying to do it, but it says the custom. The custom ID has been duplicated. Oh, that'll do. I can't believe type today. Blame it on the vaccine. A 5-frame. Yeah, you should have a 5-frame window. That should just about give people enough time to do whatever they wanted to do. What was I getting mentioned about an off topic? Oh, yeah. Just what bat is. Oh, it does look quite nice actually, yeah. Might have a go at that later. I've got another one somewhere. Oh, the stream announcement. Yeah, that'll probably do it. So many GIFs in the mod chat. Holy crap. Ah! Just whack the microphone. So I guess while we're waiting for that, we'll do the rest of it. So if I sit back in there. So if I just get rid of that for now, and we just say, I don't really know why I copied that. That probably wasn't the fastest way to do that, but whatever. We'll just have it delete the initial response for now, and then we will go and do some of the, well, we'll do the rest of it. So I'm guessing, so you have, so we probably don't need to print the event anymore. It should just be this last bit, shouldn't it? I guess. That shouldn't have to change at all. Links, and then if you send a link, and then that's still a 2-second, still a 2-second timeout. No, I need it longer than that. I'm not that quick on the trigger, man. Links. Okay, I just about sent that in time. YouTube. Hey, there we go. Sick. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that doing it multiple times. So okay, so that only supports it doing it the once. So how would you get that to do it multiple times? Sick as in we're living in 1995. That kind of sick. Was sick around in the 90s? I imagine sick was around in the 90s. Seems like a very 90s. It was definitely around the 2000s. In the early 2010s. I don't really know how around it is anymore. I haven't really updated my vocabulary. Okay, I think we're back. Internet had a fit. Rip. I don't know how much of that last sentence you heard me say, but it wasn't really important anyway. It should be back. Yeah, I just reset the internet. The thing just went. We're back. You didn't miss too much. OBS actually sends notifications to say it's disconnected now, which it didn't used to do. I don't know how long it's been doing that for, but that's relatively recent. So, yeah. Use a normal message edit rather than interaction response edit, and that can replace components. Last couple. Okay. So was probably added last time I had a stream disconnect. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's a nice feature. Yeah, well, this in theory should be able to. This it's not really any different from just a ctx.respond. I don't know. We'll see what Snap says. Has he actually responded yet? Because there are messages going back and forth in there. Oh, it's just the thing. That could work. An application command response. Yeah. Which is why in here I had to do an is instance check because the component interaction was different from the command interaction. So I get thinking what I'd want to do is I'd want to like remove the component completely, but I don't know how to do that. Await, is there just like await ctx dot like remove delete last response? No, remove component. That's not a thing, is it? There's got to be something. Undefined or if it's I think there's no because there's an ABC, there's no actual stuff in the component. Slash context, this is what it would be. Or not, it just hasn't written any docs yet. Apparently it's not implemented. Oh, it's just going off something else now. Where is the help for this? Like, actually, goddammit. Like, where was it pulling the doc strings from? I really don't know. I guess it's not going to be in the ABC, is it? Is that where I went before? No, that's just going up there. Tangent not ABC.context is not really what I want. I guess what I want is somewhere it'd be context, and then it would be the slash context, I guess, down here. Rest or edit message. Oh, there we go, we're back. Okay, I think we're back now. Okay, so I don't know how much you missed, but I don't think it was a lot. So it says built-ins.none or an empty sequence will remove all components. But that doesn't work, does it? It just doesn't work at all. That was a weird. That sounded like someone. Did that sound something like some sort of like? A little bit like Paul O'Grady. If he'd done way too. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So it would be component equals. Yeah, we're just removing. Well, setting component to none should just remove it then, which it didn't do. So either the docs are wrong. Oh, timeout set back to 60 again. So either the docs, if the doc string is wrong, or it just doesn't really like it. So that is apparently another way to get rid of it. I'm being rate limited again. Try add a new component on the edit, like a button. Yeah. So I'm trying to remove the component currently without removing the rest of the message. And then after that, trying to edit. And after I've done that, I can at least try and edit the component. Because, well, I'm being like really hardcore rate limited right now. See, that makes the menu disappear. Oh, maybe. Oh, oh, stop. Oh, that does work now. Okay, so setting components equals empty removes the component, but component equals none doesn't. Time to make another issue. That seems like a significantly more complicated bug to fix. But oh. There you go. Because it says specifically. Oh, there's actually another one. Where is it in the code? It is. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna create a new issue. Component equals none to edit initial message does not delete the component. Does as expected, but component equals none just leaves the component there. Unsure if this happens on other methods. Some new issue. No, it says specifically in the code that it gets rid of it. Where does it say that? Edit. Where is it? Edit. Oh, it might be up here actually. Edit message. Yeah, component. Yeah, this component will replace any previously set components, and passing built-ins.none will remove all components. So if that is the way it's supposed to be doing it, then it's incorrectly documented. If that's not the way it's supposed to be doing it, then it's broken. So either way, it needs a fix. I don't know if components equals none works, but passing an empty sequence seems to be fine. So we'll leave it at that for now. I might actually edit my thing saying if this is intended behavior, it's incorrectly documented. If this is the intended behavior, it is incorrectly documented. Update the comment. There we go, just to make that clear. Expected behavior of the API. Okay, so I guess it's just incorrectly documented then. Twitch won't let you watch the stream. Why? What's gone wrong with it? Error sounds unrelated. Custom IDs need to be unique within a message, and I don't know what you're doing, but re-adding the component will only duplicate and not override the previous entry. You could just edit the sub builder class by accessing it through action row builder components or something. Oh my god, that sounds complicated. That does not sound like the best way to do it, but I'll give it a shot. So I guess Vicky's idea of creating a new one will fix it. I guess. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to put that here. Okay. Hit completely the wrong button there, I guess. Because I want it to remove... Yeah, I want it to remove the components. So be... Oh, hang on. It'd be... So I don't actually want that there. I want it here. And then I guess I'd want it to be edit initial, and then get rid of this, and then that might work. I think we'll see. I suppose. Whoops. Slash links. Oh, is the timeout still set to 2? This times out so fast. Links. Instagram. Okay, so no, it still refuses to edit it. So you do need to create the initial response with a message update flag passed to it. Why? That makes no sense. Thanks. Oh, did I say original? Thanks. Oh no, I did. It's an hour apart, not just 4 minutes apart. Thank you, Luna got killed, for the follow. Do appreciate it. Sensitive. Yeah, it just contains. It's just 15 minutes, so I'm not going to bother dealing with it. If anyone gains access to the bot, they can't do that much damage. They can what? Destroy this server. I don't need this server. I can just create another one. So link. So that should work as intended now. Okay, yeah, there we go. So it creates. You had to do create initial response, not edit initial response. That's really bizarre. I don't really know why that's the case. But this whole, like, re-adding the component will only duplicate it if not overwrite the previous entry. Edit the sub-builder class by accessing it through the action row builder components or something. Outside modifying that message. Oh, really? Okay, that's fair enough then. Well, go nuts modifying the message, I guess. Got my boobin. Right. What the hell do I do here? I guess it would be select menu.components. No, because that's not the action row builder. Oh, I see. Yeah, Hikari got this. I think Hikari got this functionality yesterday, or maybe the day before. So this is like literally brand spanking new. Well, it had the most recent commit a few days ago anyway. It might have had it for slightly longer. I have absolutely no idea what to do. Would it be event.interaction? No, it wouldn't be that, would it? No, so it'd be ctx dot rest dot action row. Oh, yeah, build action. But that's just building a new one. Nah. This is the only problem with using like hyper development stuff. I guess. Okay, I don't want to spend all stream on this, so I guess we will leave that for now. I've got a relatively decent implementation going, so we'll just leave this and push this back. So if it times out, actually no, what we'll do, actually I just realised something. The delete initial response and the edit initial response both work here, but if it doesn't time out, then you have to create an initial response. SOE? That makes no sense. I've only just noticed that. If you do an edit one, it just says that the webhook doesn't exist. I guess maybe because it must be doing something different. I don't know. Absolutely no idea. that will probably change by the time the next push comes out. How does it access the event if it times out and if it's defined on try? I have zero clue. I really don't know. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't look as though it needs to. Oh no, because this is we should probably be using the CTX then actually, because this one uses the CTX, and this one uses the interaction. So, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I hope. Does it make sense? It makes sense. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that works. Cool. Amazing. Actually, I'll leave it on so people can test it. What a great bot. I don't know. Okay. So that's that done. Alright, I want to try out buttons next. So I'm gonna make I don't know. What's a good application for buttons? Because I want to do a button menu. And I want like a relatively... I know Johnny did a calculator, but I don't know if that's a pagination. I could do pagination. I could probably do like a really simple pagination thing that just goes through messages and stuff. Or just have paginate.py. I'm just making like a new cog for like new component for basically everything at the moment. Everything that's even slightly different to anything else goes in a new cog in this, just to try and keep everything a bit more compartmentalized. But it's fine. It just loads everything up anyway. So tangent as loader, yeah. You don't even need to change the loader every single time. That's quite nice. Actually, I wonder, you could probably create a script to edit the Python files when they're... Actually, you probably have to load... Nah, never mind. That's probably pushing it a bit too far. But okay, so with component with / command, yeah. And then welcome back. And then I guess tangent.as / command. We'll just see how this comes out. I'll just call this paginator for now. I'll just paginate, screw it. And then paginate through a list of options. That is way too happy about that help text. So commands paginate. It doesn't need that. It needs ctx, which would be tangent.abc.context, and then it will need. Actually, I can try out the greedy stuff. I can see if the greedy stuff works, because we haven't done any greedy stuff yet. So with greedy argument, I have no idea if this works in / commands. So we will see. And this is going to be our, just values. And then this gets passed in as values. And as far as I can tell, that gets passed in just as a string. And not anything else. That's what it did in the example anyway. So I'm going to go with it. I keep getting confused by the ligatures. So that will be... This would be a way... Wait, let me go back into the links. And then... Okay, I'm just going to copy this and then have it outside so I can at least see roughly what I'm doing. So it'd be button menu equals ctx.rest.build action row dot add button. Okay. I guess we just do that for now. Dot, and I guess that needs to be add. Wait, does it need to have an add button? Oh, no, it doesn't. No, wait, it needs to be add. Yeah, add button dot. Do we just chain the buttons? I don't know. Add button. I don't know if you need to like add them to anything. The other one, add to menu. This isn't a menu though. I think it should be fine just like that. And then I guess dot add to container. Add to container. See if that works, I suppose. So await ctx.respond. Back again. Oh god, that's annoying. That's incredibly unfortunate. So I'm gonna check something in chat real quick. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oops. I need to send a DM as well. So I think that interaction should work fine. And then, yeah, we just do, and then, I don't know, tests. We'll just have a test for now. Well, no, it'd be values naught. Actually, I don't know how it takes values, actually. Let's work that one out first. Let's work out what happens with values here. Well, on the road, yeah, I can imagine. Probably not great. Welcome, Book, to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Oh. This is gonna be an awful mess. Yeah, it's having a fit. Okay, we go back, and then slash command is no attribute parser. Because we need to do... Will this fix it? No. Right. Yeah, I should probably shave at some point. Okay, so greedy arguments just aren't a thing. Yeah, it's seemingly not. Okay, so we just won't have that, and we will have our own list paginate through. So we'll set values to be, page 1. Just really dull stuff. So we'll let a thingy need to epilate in the world slash options. Yeah, well, I wanted to pass a list. I suppose you could have a list. I don't know if because slash commands are very CLI. Yes, I am coining that term. So I think spaces confuse it. Maybe, I don't know. You could probably have a comma separated list of stuff, but it's not worth it. Okay, so button menu, and then we'll just, I guess, component equals button menu, I guess. I'm just going to make sure that even loads at all. Paginate. Missing required positional argument values. Oh yeah, because we don't actually pass that anymore, do we? Oh, leave my life. God. Tangent's latest docs. Anyone's built a pdoc? What, the one the I'm gonna presume you mean these ones. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they look better. The search is ridiculously quick. Stupidly fast. This sidebar's a bit verbose. But other than that, I think it's alright. Is it single paged? Oh yeah, so it is. I didn't even realise that, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little bit messy, honestly. I'm not sure if it'll look better once all the doc strings are added, but it is a bit messy. With this whole function definition stuff, I'm not 100% sure about it. I just don't know what I was doing. Oh yeah, this. And a button missing one required positional argument, URL or custom ID. Oh, right. So, does that go first or last? Style. Interactive button types T. Oh, God. Okay. Custom ID. I suppose the custom ID is what goes in the button. I'm gonna guess. And then we've got to figure out. So I know there are like the 4 different types, but I have no idea how to get to them. Oh, button style. I'm gonna guess that's right. Enum of available button styles. Why is it button style to button style? Huh? That's not right, is it? Yeah, enum of available button styles. I think it's just getting confused because of this. No, it just okay. So I don't know what the ones are. I can't be asked to look it up. Thank you. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah. Primary, secondary, success, danger, link, unknown. That's exactly what I wanted. Danke, danke. So it'd be, I guess we'll just leave this as, we'll have this as secondary, and then we'll have, oh no, we don't need that, and then we'll have these ones in the middle as primary, just to make it a bit, just to add some variety, and do the stuff. Danger, link. I guess that's blue, and an unknown, I guess that's grey. I don't know. Danger, I imagine, is green. Red, I would presume, is... Well, danger, I presume, is red. Primary and secondary, I think, are both grey. Link, I'm fairly sure, is blue. And then something else I don't know. I know buttons can have emojis, so that's kind of cool. Because it's not erroring anymore. Well, at least immediately. Hello, book. I did the wrong one. Paginate. Interactive button builder has no attribute add button. Okay, so there is something else we need to do. So to add to container? What do we have to do? Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It doesn't appear to be an add to menu. Primary blue, secondary grey, success green, danger red, link grey, unknown, filler. So it deserializes. Discord ever adds more types. Oh, I see. Oh. Base type. Oh no. Oh dear. Base type. This is required fill. I put that in. Okay, so Hikari doesn't seem to have any issues. But the button creation doesn't appear to be that happy. Are these not what it... Hang on, I'm going to have a look at the button style. Yeah, primary, secondary, success, danger, link. And oh, the unknown is even on here. The custom ID shouldn't be included for this style. Okay. Oh, it actually has the colours in here. Blurple grey, green, red, grey. That's so weird how there are 2 grey ones. I suppose one of them has an interaction, one of them doesn't. Style, label, and custom ID. Oh, maybe. Well, this just has style and custom ID as the arguments. Oh, wait. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm pretty sure there's an add to label. Or add label. Yeah, there's an add label. Oh my god, dude. So it's this complete mess, and that's not going to give me... I hope it's fine with those custom IDs. That's all I'm going to say on that. if the custom ID and the label could be the same, that would be quite nice to have, but I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up not working. I'm just going to put the .add to container down here because it's just easier. Anything UTF-8. Okay, that's fair. I'll just leave it as what it is for now, and if I ever feel like creating a proper ID system, I'll bother doing that. Interactive button builder object has no attribute add label. Okay, never mind. It doesn't have an add label. It said it had one though. Oh, now it doesn't. That's very convenient. It doesn't just now. Oh, is it set label? I see. I knew there was one. I guess I just messed it up. I knew there was one about labels because I'd seen it before. Paginate. No attribute add label. Did I miss one? Oh, did I just... Oh, I just didn't save it. Okay. I thought I hit Control S, but apparently not. I thought I hit it. I might have hit it over Discord. Oh, I'm getting rate limited now. This is happening a lot. I guess slash commands are more heavily rate limited. Either that or the rate limit has gone up. Wait, what? It still has no attribute add button. Oh, it has no attribute add button. Oh, because this returns the interactive. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I need to relog in. Because that's effort. It might be set button. I don't know. I know add button is a thing, but I don't know. I guess there's got to be something else here. Okay, I'm gonna try and add these individually to the container again. Because it is add button. So I don't know why it would be set button as well. Okay, you just need to add them to all to the container. Oh no. That's as bad as Takinta. Oh my god, dude. Whatever, it's fine. I guess they count as an individual interaction. That's gotta be changed at some point. There's no way that makes it into stable Hikaru. But for now it will do. It does a thing. That is actually insane. But it is like super hyper alpha, so I'll let it off. And Dev 101 has already had like 18 breaking changes already, so watch one more. Get rid of that. Okay. So these won't do anything. But at least they're actually there now. Okay, cool. From dict. Okay. I will admit maybe a from dict would work here. You might have a point on that one. Not that the from dict is even available for these, I don't think. Unless it is it? I don't think so. From gateway bot? No, it is not. Maybe it'll be implemented at some point. Now we do this try except, and I guess okay. So obviously these interactions have got to stay open. So how do I do this? How do I make it so I can click this? It moves to the next page. And after that's all done, I can click this one and go back without having to like redo it. Or do I have to resend the whole thing? A loop. What type of loop? So I'm presuming a while true isn't going to do it. loop the wait for. Well, I don't know. Actually, while true might, because this wait for is just throwing. It's just waiting all the time, isn't it? While true wait for. Okay, so apparently it would work. Okay, we'll give it a shot. It just waits once. Okay. Let's see how well this works. Although also we want this to be a thing. We still haven't imported asyncio apparently. I still can't say it right. I made a big effort to say it correctly in the How to Python video. Okay, that's all that matters. I can say it wrong as much as I want outside of that, but in the actual tutorial video where I explain how it works, I say it correctly. That is one thing in my favor. So I guess just that, and then it would be no. We'll just go to we need some sort of index. So I suppose our index will be 0 to start. And then we have index plus equals 1, and then we won't have any error validation while this is happening. Or at least while we're working it out, because that's just dumb. But it would be values index. So now it will just update it to say page 2 or whatever. So paginate. Oh my god, it actually worked. This interaction failed. What? So it worked and then it didn't. Okay, so it does work more or less as expected, but the interaction ends up failing. Still need to send a response. I do. I edit the initial one. Right? That should be fine. That wasn't an issue with the other one. Like the other one, all we ever did was edit initial responses. Create a deferred message update response. Oh, what? You'll have to explain that in a little more detail. Yeah. So would I create that right here? I know that is one of the types of a message, but that would imply that I have to, like, I guess, create one. I guess we'll see. Alright, bets that the autocomplete is going to give me what I want. Oh, damn it. Oh, that actually had something. No, it has a description. Kind of interaction response needs to be a deferred update message. Okay, so deferred update message. I'm just gonna hope the enum is built like that. Actually, I could probably check. Oh, is it not imported? Oh, you didn't want to automatically import it. Can you automatically import it, please? When I tell you to do it, auto import. Yes. Dot deferred. There we go. Deferred message update. Okay, so I was right in that. Just Pylance. Why did I pronounce it like that? Pylance just really don't want it. Oh. Correct initial response takes from 1 to 2 positional arguments, but 3 were given. Okay. That's not what happens if you do it through the event interaction. Maybe it's a cog, maybe. Actually, it might be flags. I've seen somewhere before there's like some flags thing, so it might be there. But I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Initial response has already been created. Yeah, so it's been created, so it can't create another one. So it's got to be an edit, unless the edit also has a deferred one. This might have the flags as well. Getting rate limited again. Okay, there we go. That was already a short rate limit. Nope. Initial response got unexpected keyword argument flags. Create on the event. Okay. To create on the event itself. Event.interaction. And then this does actually go at the start. Because this is smooth. Now it's just not updating it. I guess because the initial one. Yeah. Well, the docs don't have it in at the moment. Neither the Hikari docs or the Tandem docs have anything. I decided to try. I could do. I could do. I might have to do the create it there, and then edit it later down the line. Oh, hello. Something gone very wrong. 2-point index. Yeah, so okay, so the index was being updated at the very least. Wait, what? Index with the edit. Okay, that's weird. I have no idea what's going on there. Also, this can go away and this can go away. We don't need that anymore. I guess we then try and edit it. I'll try and edit it raw. We'll see what happens. That didn't. Page 2 is not an int. Oh, okay. So that requires this as well. That's made. Oh, okay. It's now complaining at me. Have surrounded create the interaction response with only kind, no fields, but before that use the CTX edit to edit the values. So I guess create the initial response and then edit it through this. It should be able to work it out. I hope. I'm getting rate limited again. Gosh darn it. I'm getting rate limited so hard right now, I'm going to get banned. CTS to edit with values, then event.create with the kind. Oh, then event.create. Let me see if this works first. Oh! Aha! So if, no, you okay, so you create it and then you edit it. And then, yeah, it's just going to error if you try and do anything beyond that. Because there's no error handling in place to sort that. Okay. So with paginators, okay, so anything, I guess with buttons, it always needs to be deferred message update. Maybe. I'm not really sure what the pattern is with that. Interaction is accepted before it edits, which means you can get the buttons to fail if you click them before it updates the message. Let me see if I can find out what you mean. Doesn't seem to be having any issues. Oh, that one had an issue. Okay, yeah. So you edit the message first and then create an interaction response with only a kind, no fields, but before that use ctx.edit to edit the values. CTS to edit with values, then event.create with the kind. Move the create below the edit on else. Okay. And then we'll see if that works. Guess that's still doing the same thing. Okay, yeah, I can't click them fast enough. Okay, so that way around does appear to be better. So I guess button menus just need to be deferred by the looks of things. Otherwise it just doesn't update properly. Okay, wait, what was the error if we commented that? I forget what the error was. I forget what the issue was. Did it just not update at all, or did it send an error? Oh, no, yeah, the interaction failed. That was it. Yeah, okay. That's so weird. Yeah. That is the next step. That requires modifying the index. So if event.interaction dot, I guess it would be values still. I imagine. Unless custom ID is just a thing it has as well. Maybe ID. Oh, ID is a thing it has. Okay, so that should just be our thing. I guess we'll see. And we'll just do this really rough for now. We won't bother trying to make it super clean. We'll just try and get it to work. The index equals 0. Elif it equals that, then index minus equals 1. And again, we won't bother with, you know, error handling. Actually, to be fair, error handling, it doesn't really matter. We can just do equals max of 0 and then index minus 1. Whoops. Double equals that. I renamed data. Okay, well I presume it's interaction then, because the interaction does have an ID. Min, and then I guess len would be index plus 1 len values, and then elif event interaction is that. Then just set it to that minus 1. Actually, this should also be minus 1, shouldn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. That works. That should up it by 1. It didn't. Why? Have I messed up already? Why does it rename stuff? I don't know. Have I messed up already? Okay, it would appear that I've been an idiot somewhere online. So if ID, okay, I'm gonna print the interaction ID just to make sure it is what I think it is, because it might be different, and in which case it wouldn't update. Okay, the interaction ID has been overwritten. That's fine. Oh, the interaction ID is a snowflake. Oh. Right. So it would be... I don't think it even has a... Oh, it wouldn't be webhook ID. Okay, so it is values. No, it's not even values. Well, at least according to this. Values should be a thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that might not be a thing in button menus, though. Because I think I think that's a button menus thing. Oh no, it does have values. It just doesn't populate it. Oh, then how do we get it out? I'm just gonna try everything. Well, actually, if this doesn't work, I'll use the dir command to try and work it out. Yeah, there's no... Okay. All right. What is part of this interaction? Oh, why is... I don't know. I don't know if that's a ZSH problem or an open ZSH problem, but And I'm being rate limited again. I am 100% going to get banned. Absolute biggest worry. What's happening here? No. Yeah. How? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, that is true actually. Okay, so what have we got available to us? App application ID, build deferred response, build response, channel ID, component type, create initial response, create that, custom ID. Oh, it does have custom ID. Why didn't... Okay. Fine. I don't know why VS Code didn't bother letting me know about that, but whatever, it's... It's interesting how every single interaction has a snowflake ID though, so this should work. There we go. There we go. Now I'll just kind of not do it. Hey. We got a working paginator. I wonder because I think let's have a look at Johnny's real quick because Johnny's has kind of a. Oh no, his doesn't have it that anymore, does he? Has the cogs thing. We could do that. Relatively easy fix, I think. So max. Index. Oh, I don't think there's really a way of doing it cleanly. Minus equals 1, and then if index is less than 0, index equals... Oh, that's awful. There's probably some better way of doing it that I can't be bothered to think of right now. And then this just goes around the other side, like that. To be, if it's equal to the len values, then we want it to wrap around to 0. Oh yeah, the modulo operator. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? So index equals... Oh god, it'd be index plus 1 modulo the length of the pages, I think. Len values minus 1. No, len values. I think. I think that's right. And then I don't know what to do for the low one. Is there even anything you can do? Well, I want to see if that works first, to be honest. Paginate. Page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6. I'll slow down. Page 4. Oh, that worked fine. Okay, cool. And then I guess we'll try the lower one. This kind of really basic. Okay, that works. Nice. I just realised, look, I just hit this button to get to the end. I'm not very good at this. Shut up. Okay, if anyone can think of nicer logic for this bit, do let me know. Actually, I wonder, would it work the same? It's worth a shot. The ternary operator. Is that even a thing in Python? Oh, this is... Oh, yeah. I don't even think of an operator. Yeah, I suppose so. Index equals... modulo again, but with minus 1. So that would work. Okay. But with minus 1. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if this has that effect. I hope it does, because that would be kind of a really nice bit of logic. So going back. Oh my god, it actually does. Oops. Hey, look at that. Yeah, modulo just straight up works for both. That's neat. Well, thanks Farquad and Max for those suggestions. I probably wouldn't have thought of that. I'll have to keep that in mind for paginating stuff. So this is why I have you. This is why I do streams, because I suck. So if you guys can help me, then I tell people. Well, then I make videos about what you've told me, and I make the money. Then I've made money. It's great. It's called extortion. These streams really could be interpreted as that, but oh well. I did the back end, okay. It's not all stealing. Not 50% of the revenue. To be fair, you've probably earned it this stream alone. Oh man. Okay, so that's button menus. What else is there? There was something else, isn't there? You've got buttons, you've got drop downs. Isn't there a third one? This is how much I know about this. I don't even know if there's a third one or not. I'm trying to think if I've seen a third one around. I'm not actually sure. Context menus are the third one, okay. I'm not supporting on Hikari as of yet. Okay, so I guess... Alright, so we've got a drop down and we've got a button menu. Oh my god. Just looking at this is giving me a hernia, dude. Let's sort those imports out. There we go. I love how just everything is at odds with each other. The auto importer puts it in between here. The import sorter puts it between here. Black then sorts the import sorter out. Technically third and fourth. There's user and message context menus. Oh goodness. Third and a half. Rust is worse with chain. Oh yeah, Rust chains like most things, doesn't it? I don't mind chaining. I quite like it. Max is not a fan. But I think it's okay. Well, there's a point where it becomes a bit obscene. I probably could have done that in a for loop, to be honest. But oh well. We'll live with it. For now. What else did we have in the old stream stuff? Because you've got... Oh, that's one. Where is it? Content, social, sorry, GitHub. Akari testing, and then we've got to go back a commit. Actually, we've got to go back a few commits. After stream 4, browse files, Hikari testing, but I just realized I can't see any of what I'm doing. And extensions, and then we had some... Okay, so this is where all our shutdown stuff was. Make a minesweeper. My god. I could do. It would have to be quite a small field. Yeah, editing components. So it'd be... Yeah. Okay, well, I'll create a specific component for it. See, is Minesweeper available on Windows 10 so I can show people? No, it's not. Go on YouTube and look up Windows XP Minesweeper. Or you can look at NerdCube's video, actually. NerdCube's video is fun. To be fair. Yeah, and like, it was... Well, I'm not actually sure if this is true. From what I've heard, it was created by Microsoft as like an exercise in like teaching people how to use the mouse. Because obviously, you know, the mouse wasn't around the whole time. but no one knows how to play it. So it's like the absolute worst tutorial ever, if that is true, which I don't know for sure. I guess we'll just load all this in. Did we actually use... Oh, we did end up using everything in the paginator. Okay. Well, we'll load all this in and see what we use. Yeah, I haven't played Minesweeper in a while. The temptation to create a Windows XP virtual machine just to play Minesweeper is building quite a lot. That's honestly the sort of thing I would do, and the sort of thing I'm genuinely considering. Welcome Hellish to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Be a slash command and then tangent dot as we won't bother having any options for now. We might go by and customize this later. But I just want this to work for the time being. Good way to learn about emojis on components too. Yeah, that's true. Max figured out how to do it on select menus, I believe. I haven't seen it in action, but I'm alright, Elish. I had my first vaccine today, but I'm actually still doing pretty well. So win7games.com. Oh, but you want that nostalgia. Unless it has the look of it. Windows 7. Oh, yeah, to be fair, the Windows 7 one looks quite nice as well. Huh. I didn't realize this was a... Okay, yeah, I might actually download this later, yeah. Looks so good. Thanks for the link. That's actually pretty sick. Drink beer, relax, nice. Welcome, J.U.D. Oh, I hope it's not Joe. It was the 50-50. Purple palette, purple place. Oh my goodness. Have I ever heard of that? Oh god, there's so many game sites back in the day. I don't even remember. Win7 start menu. There is already a program for Windows 11 to bring the Windows 7 start menu back, but it themes it like Windows 11. There's a Michael MJD video about it. I'd recommend going to watch it because it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, Start 11. There's also Start 10 for Windows, but I don't use the Start menu anyway. I don't really mind this. It looks alright. You know, it works the purpose. I haven't used the Start menu properly in ages. I just use the search in the taskbar, so I don't really care. But yeah. So yeah, we were doing something, weren't we? Wait. Command Minesweeper. CTX tangent.abc context. And that takes a none. So oh god. So we've got to make the board, which is gonna be horrible. CTX dot rest dot build action row. Right, so my plan is to get it to work. Don't care how ugly it looks right now. Just get it to work, then make it look better. So this is going to be using buttons. Tangent is an alternative to light bulb, and in my opinion, superior to light bulb. But you know, it'll be each to their own. So you might have seen. It might have been something to do with me. Me and Max have been using it in Carberra for the last few days, and it's honestly, I really like it. It's way better than D.Pi's command handler, and obviously then by extension better than light bulbs, at least in my opinion. The good thing about Akari is that you have a choice. Like John's making one as well. I don't know how he's going to look because it's still like insanely early alpha. But the good thing about Hikari is that you have choice. So you have the choice with the cache, because obviously you have Hikari Sake to do all the Redis stuff for you. Then you have the choice in the command handler with a light bulb or tangent. I think there's a third one that isn't Yami as well, but I don't know. And then Yami, which is the one that John's building. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to do. Of course, that does mean in the tutorial I am going to be forcing people down a specific road, but you know, what can you do? I think Tangent is probably the easier one to work with anyway, honestly. Even though Lightbulb is more officially more supported, I do think Tangent is not only better in general, but better for beginners too. Even though it is completely different to Discord.py, but this having it in decorators is way better than Discord.py's command handler. It really exposed all the flaws in the way that Discord.py is written. Which are really the same flaws that Lightbulb has. Lightbulb just has a few more of them because it's still like hyper alpha. What was I doing? I was copying this code so I had some reference for the buttons. That's what I was doing. So for row in range 1, for row in range 5, and for call in range 5. Please forgive me. It would be board.add button. I presume this is a thing that can happen, right? You can have grids? Can you have grids? Oh, I really hope you can have grids. This is a point I hadn't considered. How many are allowed in one? You can have a 5x5. Is that the maximum it can go? Because I was planning a 5x5 to begin with. But if it's like you can only have 5 across, then that works. The max is 25. Oh, really? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So 5x5, yeah, we'll just have it 5x5 then. And hope it sorts itself out. So button type or button style dot, I guess, dot secondary, because we want them all to be grey. And then when we bring them up, I guess it would be like blue. I don't know, we'll have to choose a colour. 5 action rows, 5 buttons each. Okay, that works perfectly. And then, oh, we'll do that later. We'll make it better later, I promise. I plus equals 1, so we'll just have like one. You know what? We'll appease all the zero index people. Who's the author of these libs? Tangent and Sake are both credited by Snab, who is faster speeding on GitHub. Snab in the Discord server. That's fair. It's the end of the week. No, it's the end of your working week, actually, isn't it? No reason not to get drunk. So I guess this has to be a string, so that's fine. We'll just have it like, sure, why the hell not? No, we'll just have it as the number. It's easier. Okay, so that, and then we need to dot set label, and then yeah, we're already gonna have to just do this, I think. Set label, and then I don't know. Do you have to set a label? I guess you could set. I'll try and set it to empty, see if that complains. And then add to container. And then what we'll do, I'll just send the board up, and then we'll just kind of go in steps. Oops, that's what I wanted. ETX ctx.respond. Oh no, just welcome to Minesweeper. And then it would be component equals board dot add to container. I don't know if it's safe to do multiple add to container calls, but we're gonna find out. Or even if we need to do multiple add to container calls in this particular instance. Okay, that answers my questions. Glad to have you up to see you tomorrow. Minesweeper. Oh no. This field is required. Okay, so we do actually have to have a label. Response or respond? It is respond. specifically. I've seen a few Twitch.yt video of yours, and I want you to know if there's a way to take a screenshot of the live stream with the Twitch bot. You're not going to be able to create an well, you probably could retroactively create an image out of it, but if you wanted, you could like store the messages and have like a trace back, and then it would be you'd probably have to recreate the image in thingy. I don't know. You might be able to get something to do with the screen, but I haven't really never thought about it. To be are you using the Twitch IO one or the other one? Oh, I didn't actually fix the problem. I guess we'll just have that as like a space. That might actually be fine with just a space. It is not fine with just a space. Component layout width exceeded. The specified component exceeds the maximum width. Oh no. I guess what it did was it just tried to... Yeah, so seemingly what happened is that it just tried to do... Oh! Wow. Okay, yeah, I've seen what I've done. Yeah, 5 action rows, yeah. I didn't... Hello. So... Oh my god, you know what? And then we do board.append ctx.build action row. Yeah, and then we'll just components equals board. And then it would be... Oh, it actually needs... Anyway, we could have the row equals that, and then at the end, like append the row. That should be fine, I suppose. And then row.add button, and then that is a mess. It's a complete total mess. Slash context does not attribute build action. Oh yeah, I can see this will rest. I don't know. VS Code is a bit weird sometimes. I mean, it's fine, isn't it? I like it most of the time when it's not being stupid. There we go. Okay, and then we have all these buttons. Also, it was happy with the space after all. Okay, that was bizarre. Fine. Okay. So we've created the board with not as awful code as I anticipated. Not great, but not terrible either. I wonder if there's like a... It might be easier to... No, we won't bother with that. We'll leave it like that for now. If you find a better way to do it, I'll work that out later. The thing is, now I've got a bloody programmable minesweeper into this. Okay, so this... Okay, so that needs to stay. But this can all go, and then this can just be commented out because the errors annoy me. Your game was timed out. Sure. And then, yeah, we need these two. So it'd be... Actually, we don't need the edit initial response because it doesn't change anything. Well, actually, we could probably have the bombs left. Yeah, we'll just have a placeholder here. Bombs equals on like 10. And we'll just leave that there for now. And then... Oh wait, we don't actually need that, do we? Oh, do we? Give me the thing. Give me... it just doesn't give you stuff sometimes. Await event.interaction. Create initial response. Do we need? Can I have the? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Okay, the whole thing is just stopped being, stopped doing what I want it to do. I think the typings are being weird. It doesn't seem to like it. I've talked too much shit about PyCharm to use it now. I'm sure it's fine, but it's caused so many problems in the support server. I don't want to like encourage people to go to PyCharm because no one that's new to Python knows what it does. No, if you know what it does, it's probably good, to be honest. But most people just don't. Okay, so this create initial. I don't know. I don't remember if you need the thanglaboo. I also need the fork. Give me das fork. No, give me that. Okay, I went ahead. It's fine. It's 2 ahead, 107 behind. Is just 14 ahead and none behind, interestingly. Okay. But I suppose the task components branch is the only one actually being worked on, really, isn't it? Format on save sucks anyway. I don't like it. What was I looking at? I've completely. Oh yeah, I was. Edit. Initial. Response. No, it was create initial response. The search isn't working yet. I don't know what's going on with this, but like these things are here. I just don't understand why not. So it's base interaction, and then in here there should be a create initial response. There we go. Oh, so the content is. Oh no, the content isn't needed. Okay, yeah, so we don't need that. That's why I wanted to check. So I'm guessing I'm just checking this still works. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So. I guess now we just need to program the actual Minesweeper logic. Okay, this is fine. What I'm gonna change this to rows then, and I'm gonna have like a board. So board equals, and then I need a list of like. It's okay. So I need to generate 5 individual lists that have random 0 and 1 to say if they have a bomb or not. What's the best way to do that? I suppose with NumPy. Do I really want to use NumPy for this? Do I really want to go that extreme? I guess it would probably work. Actually, NumPy would probably work a lot better because you can just access the columns directly. But then do you need to? And I also don't need 5 lists because it's just 1 through 25. No, it's 0 through 24 actually, isn't it? So I need. Oh no, I can just do. I'm an idiot. Rand in 0, 1. And it doesn't import it, of course. For because for underscore in range 25, and that will create a board of 25 noughts and ones. Perhaps not the absolute best way of doing it, because you can end up with stupid numbers of bombs, but it's the way we're doing it right now. because I just need some simple logic. So we have the board that determines whether something is a 0 or a 1. Or has a bomb or not. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure it is actually working, I'm going to do, so board set label and then have that, and then board, I guess it'd be I, just straight up. So if it has mine, so it will now tell us whether a thing is a minesweeper or not. If I actually use the correct, oh no, wait, what? Int has no attribute build. Oh, I didn't change this one, dummy. That makes a lot of sense. Paginate. That's the wrong command. Minesweeper. There we go. Okay, so it did. What happened to you? Oh, I think the thing timed out. Oh. Actually, that's a problem. So it's now it's now accepting any interaction crate event, regardless of any other factors. We'll sort that out later. That's not a problem for right now. I think I know how to fix that, but I'm not going to bother right now. Because that would just be using the lambda check stuff on it, so everyone knows that. We ain't learning anything new, but it does, yeah, it does give us, so we have the bombs. There's a lot of bombs there. I might have to limit the Doesn't random.seed do something like this? I don't know. Random.seed, or is it like random.sample? Oh, no, random.seed and random.sample both have... no, not random.seed actually, is it? It is random.sample. But I think that takes like a function and gives you a sample of it. Not a function, a list, and gives you a sample of it. Randomated around int, get rand bits. There's got to be a way to the shuffle sample. Yeah, the population and the count. To a k-length list of unique elements chosen from a population sequence or set used for random sampling without replacement. Oh wait, no, this is what I want actually. I think this is genuinely what I want. So I think I can do random.seed 0, 1, and then say if we want 5 bombs. You know, we'll have 5 bombs. So we can do counts equals. So we want 20 that aren't bombs and 5 that are. And then k equals, I don't know what k equals. Oh no, actually, no, I don't think this is what it's going to be. I don't think it's doing what I think it's going to do. Oh, no, it will do it. No, I can have k equals 25 and it will work. And it will randomly distribute the 5 bombs. Never mind. Seed. Oh, I've done the wrong one. It's sample. Oh, come on. There we go. A mini sweeper. Well, would you look at that? That is not enough bombs. I need more bombs than that, I think. We'll have a bombs variable. So we'll set this to 7. And then we want that to always be 25. And then it'd be... So this would be bombs. And this would be 25 minus bombs. And that way that works out. So I have 7 bombs. one thing I have just thought: how are you gonna flag a square? Do you just not do it? I suppose you would just kind of have to not talk about it really. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look how Johnny's one works real quick, because Johnny has obviously put a lot of effort into his. I want to see unhandled error. Never mind. Not gonna do that anyway. I'll just make it myself. It's fine. I'm gonna alert Johnny of the error. Just so he knows. Right, now that I'm just embarrassed one of my server members live on stream, we can keep going. Actually, I suppose you could. No, with this, you know, we'll have a custom number of bombs. You know, I feel confident enough to include a custom number of bombs. I'm just procrastinating at this point. With int / option. No, that's not it. Is that it? Is it? Oh god. Bombs. The number of bombs. And then I'm not going to bother having a max. Shut it down, in my opinion. And then I guess, I don't know, should we have a default? I guess we'll have a default. Default equals like, no, we won't have a default. I don't want to be accused of the game being unfair, so we'll just do it like this. And now if I do this, it will generate, so if I do 20, it will generate 20 bombs. Yes, it did. Nice. Okay, perfect. So we now have a board generation algorithm. That's like one line. and then other algorithms to elaborate on it. So now we have to build the actual Minesweeper logic. Oh no. So I just realised it's actually going to be probably quite difficult. Okay, so to up. Welcome John back to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. So we've got every column will be +5, and then you just gotta work it out from there. Okay, so if you press one of the things, okay, so it will take. Okay, so we'll have the logic. So we'll have the number equals await event.interaction.custom ID, and then we'll have that as an int. Await event interaction custom ID. You don't need to await that, do you? No, you don't. So event interaction custom ID. So that is the number of the thing that we hit. So we then need to get the surrounding squares, which would be the, oh my god, be the one, hang on, I need to like visualize this. So we have, so this one is square number 7. I'm going to try and highlight that if possible. Never mind. Okay, I don't really know what happened there. So this one is number 7. So if it was, be numbers 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, and 13. So if number is 7, it would be 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, whoops, 12, 13. So it'd always be 6 under, 5 under, 4 under, 1 under, 1 over, 4 over, 5 over, 6 over. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do this. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Well, the number of columns will always be 5, so we can basically just kind of hard code it. So surrounding equals, I don't know if there's like a slightly better way of doing this. Um, so you got the number -6, number -5, number -4, number -1, number +1, number +4, number +5, and then number +6. Which is horrific. There has to be a better way of doing that. But for now, we'll just leave it. So and then we are actually going to need. That's Jackster, hellish. Oh, sorry, I just outed you. So we need to. If it's 1, we're not going to have some of these. So if the number is above. Oh my god, this is complicated already. So we wouldn't have -6, -5, -4, or -1. We wouldn't have any of those if it was just 1. So we'd only have the ones that were available. If it was wait, that's. Oh, I've just punched my screen. That's number 6 actually. I think it still works the same. Yeah, it does. So it'd be 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, and yeah. I I feel the same as you, Alex. It's very complicated. Okay, so we now have our surrounding figures, but we need to make sure that they are okay. So 4. Okay, so just for n in surrounding. If 0, so if it's inside the boundaries it can be, then do the logic, else just don't bother, I suppose. Well, I guess it'd be if not, and then this would be continue, and then we do the logic down here. So if the surrounding is a valid square, then we need to check if the board index is a 1. So we need to do if board n equals 1. No, if it equals 0, oh my god, then we need to do a thing. Yes. Amazing. Oh, we actually need to check if what we clicked was a bomb first. That would probably help. So before we do any of this crap, if board number equals 1, so if it is a bomb, then the game ends. So we need to do await ctx dot edit initial. Well, I'm not sure we're gonna do like huge clears. We're just gonna do clearing of surrounding if they don't have bombs. That might be a bit of a broken way to do it, but we'll see. So if it's a 1, then we need to do game over, and then we need to like return because we're done. We're done with you. If you mess up, that's it. You don't get no second chances. It's over. So this would have we'd have to have this deferred message update saying that, so if it would say it was game over, and then it would do it, and then we would want the components. I don't know how you get a list of components. That's the only problem. Oh no, it's event.interaction.components, isn't it? No, it's not. I've got it before. What is it? I don't remember. I'm sure I've gotten it before. Because we would need to do... oh my god. It probably is... No, it's not. Oh, I don't remember how to get the list of components. I don't think it's rows. Hang on. Oh god. No, I don't think it's that either. Okay, back to Discord. Not back to Discord. Back to Google we go. Button start. That's not what I want. It's also not what I want. I want the first tab. I think. I don't know how to get the components. And then the search just doesn't work at all. Okay, we're gonna have to go find it. Yeah, well, I don't think either would be useful because even the docs don't have the information. So here we are. This is the world we've built for ourselves, and we're gonna have to live with it. Also crazy. I'm not sure if I said this before. Thanks for the sub. I don't think it appeared on the stream at all, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for the. I believe it was you, wasn't it? You that did it. I don't even remember. Yeah, we're just gonna try that logic first, and then we're not gonna bother looking at the surrounding ones at the moment. And then we're gonna see if at least like the game over mechanic works. Mine, because I want to change the color to red if it messes up. Oh yeah, we need to do them on bomb, so we'll just do 5. So this one, it should just do nothing. It errored, I guess, because it just did nothing. This one, okay, yeah, there we go. So if you hit a 1, it's game over. Okay, so that interaction works. But currently, otherwise, it does nothing else. But that will change. Actually, I could probably just recreate this. If that's there, will that just... If nothing happens, will it just be fine with it? Oh yeah, I need to change the new one, don't I? Oh, so violent, that shake. Okay, that's just fine with it. Just don't do anything. Thanks, Elish. So, okay, so that works. So then how do we access... I don't know how to access it. I'm sure I found a way of doing it. Because I remember printing a list of components for an event. You know, I'm just gonna try. Print. Oh, not print. Event. I'm just gonna go against anyone's better judgment and just do it myself. Mine sweeper with 5 bombs, and then I think it has to be a bomb. Component interaction has no attribute components, so it would be, surely it would be the message, wouldn't it? Would it? CTX dot get fetch, yeah, fetch initial response dot components. That's got to be it. Surely. That has to be it. Coroutine object. Oh. That's a lot of buttons. I'm getting so used to doing it. And I'm getting rate limited. So how's the weather where you are? I'm probably not going to be streaming for much longer, actually. I've got to redo that anyway, because it'll probably be a different cache. Ah, ha 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 ha! We did it. We got the components. It's a mess, but we got it. So components equals, and we get the components, and then, well, actually no, we can get the, is it it's a list. Oh god, it's a list. What is this iterable of? It is a list of, oh, it has the action row component. What the? Wait, is it components dot components? Because it's saying action row component. Oh no, I'm just being dumb. Never mind. So it's saying it's an action row. Oh, it's a list of action row components. Right. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, or you should just be able to get a label out of it. How interesting. So components. No, we want a specific component of the button. So we want that to be bought. No, we want that to be number, just straight up number. Yeah. So it's getting the custom ID and it's getting the component based on that number, which needs to be an int. And then we're saying the component dot, and then this is where I don't know what happens. Print dir component, I guess, and see what in the world is going on here. See what the heck is going on here. Oh yeah, I need to say that. It's such a violent shake. All the bombs are just down in the corner. What an absolute mess. List index out of range. Great. Amazing. What? How is it out of range? It's a list. It's a ding dong daily dong list. What are you talking about? I think the insanity is starting to set in a little bit. I just didn't print anything. Did I not tell it to print? I didn't tell it to print anything. That would probably be why. Print. Okay, so components. Print type components. I don't know if it's some like custom sequence or something. I know being rate limited. There you go. It is just a straight up list. So why is it not working? And then the number is just... The number should be like... This one it should be, what, 11? Or 10? Yeah, so, okay, so print components. In number, yeah. Oh, it is already an integer. That's fine then. Yeah, so print the components number, and then I'm being rate limited again. What an extensible this has become. What's equals 5? Well, that worked that time. Why didn't it work the other time? Okay, I have no idea. Yeah, it didn't bother waiting for another one, which I'm a little worried about. Oh, because it already returned out. Yeah, that works. So why did it not work here? I want the component. I want a specific component, please. Restarting the bot every time. Yeah, but I haven't implemented that, so that'll be a day for a different stream, I think. That'll be something for a different stream. It just doesn't like that. I guess. I suppose it's just the way that it thinks it wants to do it. Yeah, okay, that was just some weird syntactic thing. Okay, so component, and then now I have no idea what to do with the component. Oh, we can just print the... No, we do need to print the component because the REPL isn't gonna... Not the REPL, the repr. Or the string representation, we'll call it, isn't gonna do anything about that. So it only works sometimes. Great. And then it just breaks. Why does it... Why? What is your problem? I don't know why this is only working sometimes. And now I'm being rate limited again. How amazing. Oh, there we go. It just doesn't like that at all. I think it just doesn't like this being on a single line. I think it's just having a fit because of that. Because whenever I put it on a separate line, it was fine with it. So I guess there's some weird syntactic thing going on that I don't really understand. You know, now it's fine with it. However, it is our component has got components in it. Huh? Oh no, because it's... Okay, this is being... There's some really weird stuff going on here. 56. Let's maybe not have 56 bombs. Oh no, it is complaining. So it only works half the time. How extraordinary. Why? I guess sometimes it just only like loads in a certain number, maybe? Am I doing it too quickly? 5. So it loaded 5 that time. But maybe do it, maybe wait a little bit longer. Click it now. It loaded another 5. Okay. It's only loading 5 now. But if I were to try it again... It's not set to number of bombs, is it? It's 5 again. It's just sticking to 5 now. Oh my god. Okay, right. I don't think we're going to get this fixed in the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to call the stream here, I think. We got a lot of progress done. We'll pick this up next time. And yeah, we'll finish this Minesweeper thing. We'll try and get it working. Or do some component editing, because that's kind of what we are doing now. But yeah, thank you to everyone that followed. There were a lot of followers and a lot of subscriptions that stream, so I really appreciate everyone that supported me. A reminder, if you're not following currently, then feel free to hit that follow button if you did enjoy the stream and you want to watch another. But otherwise, thank you to everyone that stopped by. Thank you to everyone that's already followed, etc., etc. And I hope to see... I don't know if Sundays... I don't know what week I'm on, so I don't know if Sunday's fine. I'll let you know. I'll have to check that. But there may be a stream on Sunday. If not, it'll probably be next Thursday. What date is next Thursday? I think it's like the 4th of September, isn't it? If so, that will be fine. It is the 2nd. Oh, it's even sooner. So yeah, that'll be fine. Cool, right. Just... Hey Erin, welcome to the stream. Oh, you are still subscribed, okay. I wasn't sure if you'd renewed your subscription or not. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. We're just about to end. But yeah, it's the 2nd, so there will be a stream on the 2nd. There might be a stream on Sunday. I don't know. But yeah, thanks to everyone that stopped by again, and I hope to see you next time where we complete our components and everything. All this will be on the GitHub, but of course the Minesweeper will load in. Will go up in an unfinished state. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll see you for the next stream. Bye. Actually, shall we raid someone? I think we might raid someone. I haven't done that in a while. Sure, we will go and we will raid This Code Rush guy. I think this Code Rush guy is the guy that had like it's like the father and son duo, isn't it? Oh no, it's a different guy. Oh no, it is that guy. He just doesn't have his son on there. All right. Zesty. I don't think Zesty's not streaming at the moment. There's only 2 people I can see that are actually streaming that I follow. So that's slightly awkward. But we'll go and raid this other guy, I think. Because this guy's stream was actually pretty cool before. So we'll go back again. Give him a number of viewers, and I'll probably go lie down. So yeah, I've got to remember how I bloody do that now. I'm actually not sure. I think it's like raid slash raid or something, isn't it? Slash raid. Nope. Slash raid. There we go. And then it would be Code Rushed. Okay, so thanks everyone again for watching, and I will see you hopefully soon where we do some other cool stuff. See you later.